here doing what exactly? I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop. Call you God to help me. Call you God to help me. I want to drop.
How much longer is it going to be?
I got none.
You looking for the best prices in Prague? Not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Yeah, sandwiches like
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europa zine.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get any, okay?
One affects you, the other doesn't. It's that simple. When was the last time you were there?
What do I do? Let's just go to
Your papers are expired.
whatever it's called. Let me through. Busy money.
When you wish upon a star. It makes me scared to leave my home.
I need to deal with them gangsters right about now.
Remember the one when we were kids?
Let's go to the office first. This is so damn fucking really weird. I can't believe myself. Proves everything. That kid is like long lost cousin, most likely. I don't know. It's like he knows what's going on. I don't know if he knows. Are you telling me? It's 2009, isn't it? So it's a couple of years from now.
Stay quiet.
So, downstairs the Valley Monster, or yeah, I won't take waiting. I guess more pissed off if I did, you know. He was at a heart attack last time. He's knew all them cops are killed.
Make the best of it, he says. What joke.
I'll try not to this time.
I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later?
Okay. I'll come back later.
I told you this, but it's that damn golem sick. If you're not already a terrorist, I'll turn you into.
You're so smart. Why don't you help
Zombo
me
card.
find the door responsible?
But they can't get to him because he's hiding in that
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant.
You're heading into TF-29 already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
The guy's
Fair
crazy.
enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
like this music. I need to talk to my maid. Where's my maid? I think it's a psychiatrist. I know, something's really wrong with me. Something's sort of wrong with me. That's not funny. Nobody likes psychiatrists. Everybody hates psychiatrists.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
It's a rhetorical joke.
Really, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people did.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
Good.
It's alright.
You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Leon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's
Very
yours.
hot, ain't it? Very hot, in fact.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it?
It just feels like there's a hole in the
I'm really
sky,
glad you're
you know?
okay.
Thanks, Arya. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
There's my cyber hacking friend.
Jensen, we need to talk.
Yeah, man.
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up telecam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
Oh,
We
maybe
have
they-
a lot of enemies.
Change
The
directions,
people
make
who
them
bombed
think
the train
they're
station. You don't
reporting
think
hoax.
they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
That sure could work.
Alright, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
What if your computer's like that?
Request granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your system. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orbs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows, with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're
Drown
pushing us out of the Rosica investigation.
Drown in a
I
chair in the
want
sea.
you over there to
Full of
make sure that
electric
doesn't
eels. That's a
happen.
good one.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
With all due respect, we were blindsided in Dubai. And those mercs put up one hell of a firefight. I'd like to know who they were.
They were augmented, Jensen. Chances are this will lead right back home.
To the train station attack?
Maybe. It's possible. But we won't know for sure if we don't investigate both. Mac's a solid agent. I'm confident he'll dig up something on the gold mask. And once we get Singh reinserted with the Jinn, he might be able to use their network to find out even more. As long as his cover wasn't blown. Regardless, I want you looking into Rosica before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
Yes, sir. You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole,
mine's a bit different.
claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown. He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just
Learning
want us
curve.
in there so we
Arc,
can find
learning
out.
curve.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up in telecam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe.
Oh,
But between you and me,
maybe.
Chang's become a little more unglued since Rosica. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Rosica? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It
I
will
don't
for
need a
you
mad
once I
doctor.
make a phone call.
That's a
Head
good way
the
to make
metro and call
psychiatrists
me when
crazy.
you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Let's get the mad doctor before you go to the doctor. You should ease your mind. Prize in places you don't want to be seen.
Our people there are taking down the human
Yeah.
Alex, did we get anything from the whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
This isn't believable, so I don't want anybody to know at the moment. Just do what I think. So yeah, I did mind my business like usual.
Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, zciarfesh. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours.
She could probably help you find the...
I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
I guess she doesn't know well.
Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think Chang lives in his head too much. He is good. He's very good. But it is also good that the task force brought in a new psychologist this month.
Very good. That's what hackers are crap at, isn't it?
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
All them thoughts,
Chang
they're
will
not
know more than me.
emotions.
I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
The kind of thing that's easy to miss. Surprised you noticed it.
When you have been doing this as long as me, you start to question every little thing. Plus, that old lady kept coming around.
Old lady?
What old lady?
Chatty thing. I thought she was just lonely, until I caught her staring at the terminal when my back was turned.
The lady...
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
My name is Lil K. Little K.
Well, I better get going. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The task force needs good men.
Thanks, zciarfesh. Take care.
What's wrong? Just pay your homes for it, that's fine. A year or two, depending on how long it takes for the ionosphere, the hemisphere to heal itself, which it never does. So I hope my server's still working. I just went the wrong way. Right in front of me. That's not funny. Blame me for attacking you with my orc arm or something. I don't want to shoot out here. Hopefully it'll say the right thing this time.
Like I'm always telling you, Rado, people in old country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vanna. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Well, you hear that, Vanna? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kolar. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
The only thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect. As for Kolar, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused. The same as I am doing to you. But this is why I do not like dealing with
wrong one.
I have business. Kolar must be desperate to send someone.
A second ago, you were talking about respect. Now you're acting like I'm not even in the room. I'm here because Kolar is the only man in town who can do the repairs I need. That's the truth. Now how about you show me the same courtesy?
You see, Mano? Now he is being honest. Too honest. You talk about respect, and you show none. Mano.
Mr. Botkovelli would like you to leave now.
Oh, come on, wrong one.
You're trespassing, metal man.
Teach your lesson. Respect or then respect. How we work. It's a bit confusing. Oh, come on. What done? Okay, I'm loading that one. La 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 la. We talked to him. It's better if I kill him. I hate the guy talking.
Alex, did we get anything from the whisper chip?
I hate that guy. Talks to
We
me
got
like
something, but Janus provided the wrong algorithm for frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
At your favor. So
Can't believe a word they say. Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
The kind of thing that's easy to miss. Surprised you noticed it.
When you have been doing this as long as me, you start to question every little thing. Plus, that old lady kept coming around.
Old lady?
Chatty thing. I thought she was just lonely, until I caught her staring at the terminal when my back was turned.
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think Chang lives in his head too much. He is good. He's very good. But it is also good that the task force brought in a new psychologist this month.
Well, I'd better get going. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep.
Ah, blood again.
I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The task force needs good men like you.
I ran too damn fast.
Thanks, Sedlak. Take care.
I don't know nothing. No energy loss. That fast I ran. No energy loss. I don't believe it. So fast time and space seem to disappear around me. You don't believe me, you should see the recording of the camera.
Who listens to that garbage?
It's nice.
What is this?
It happened quite bad in school when I felt like I was flying. This one's different. Everything seemed to die on me. What died on me? I'm about to say it smelled weird, like engine fuel. I don't know that. Real engine.
Make it through this shit.
Old engine fuel or something. I still don't believe it. It smelled like bad. Botgovelli.
Like I'm always telling you, Randall, people in all country are more. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Van. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
So, he likes
I would
to
like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Go to the chase.
Good.
Who then
so in this case,
calm
since you
down
already know my name, no doubt there are other things about me. I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I'm with Interpol, but I'm not here to cause any trouble. Organized crime is someone else's department. I'm here to pick up the shipment you're withholding from Vaclav Kolar.
Vano, look. The only honest policeman in Prague. Kolar must want this item very much to send someone like you. But I will tell you what I told Kolar. No, he cannot have the calibrator, and you can't either. Dealing with Augs is bad business. A point which some people in this organization have yet to understand.
I see. You're a man of principle. A businessman who cares for the organization he's part of. But there's more to my being here than maybe you realize. Kolar is a friend, and sometimes helping out a friend in need is good business.
You see, Vano, this is what I am always talking about. Loyalty. So tell me, Mr. Friendship, how far are you willing to go to help out a friend in need?
If someone needs my help, I give it. Any way I can.
It is like I am always telling him, you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Manu. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr.
Jensen? We have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Kolar's calibrator. I will be in touch.
All Americans like that understand that no, they don't. They forgot respect a long time. They seem to build it. Feminine thinking. Feminine is kind of thinking about that.
Nicolazzi doesn't find out about this.
Where are the downstairs?
That asshole comes back.
Just so you know, this is one.
Always I respect at that time. People don't respect me.
Alright, Kolar. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kolar. Tell me when you're ready.
It's all about the loyalty, not about the money. The loyalty and the money will come.
What is that?
Your friends, a little bit of chilling, and the money's pouring in for a long-term thing.
Alright, Miller, I'm at the metro.
So what
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rzika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rzika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Anyway, my heart is giving up on me at the moment. So, what was I thinking? Friendship isn't just friendship, it reaches a kind of brotherhood. It's like a friend becomes a brother, more than a brother, because you tell friends things that you don't care about telling them, but then when you get close, you talk about like brothers. That's the thing about friends that become brothers. Real nice thing. They always have your back, because you never tell your family such things. Like, yeah, they don't even know. I lost my virginity when I was 15. Like, yeah, whoa, 15, just like puberty at the time, man. Nah, man, you know me, I'm as hard as they get. Anyway, I don't know what they do. There's always a competition between friends to begin with, to see who the thing is, top dog, the don, or the leader. The friend everyone sees as a follows the friends. It wasn't like that with us. We did whatever we liked. We weren't really following anyone. We weren't like a pack of dogs following the wolf or something. It was like that kind of respect that happened in this time. One thing is we never fought each other like we did in primary. We used to fight each other in school, primary school. There was that kind of competitiveness because there's nothing, we didn't know anything about girlfriends or anything. We thought girls were like poison. But then second album, girls dressing nicely, you know, college and all that crap, which I don't want to because I felt my soul dying. My soul was very weak. Yes, it was. You see evil on my face because they've turned my soul into an evil thing. I don't feel it, that's the thing. You see this evil on me, but it's not me. It's the evil the devil is using to make people think I'm bad. If I just do this, it seems like I'm a bad person, but I'm not doing that face. It's just the mask around my face they put with my dead soul. So I felt my soul dying completely, so I need to rebuild it again. The only way was to worship. So believe me, I eventually made my own soul. Yeah, God wasn't there. Simple as pie. There is no God anymore, like in the past. Look at me. Do I fucking have a soul?